Okay, dealing with our drinks, we'll start with our most popular ice blended drink first, and that is the Bean Seam Blast. Bean Seam Blast is essentially an ice blended mocha. It's non-fat milk and espresso. It's already in the chiller here. So on the left we call it toddy, but it's just espresso and non-fat milk is all it is. And then on the right we have chocolate milk for kids' drinks. Because these are the two of the ice drinks that we use the most of. We also have decaf toddy, which is in the refrigerator. And then if the kids are getting a vanilla drink, we just use straight non-fat milk. So since these are the two that we use the most, we have it in this chiller. The measurements are always the same. All the ice drinks come in these two sizes, in these two cups, 16 ounce or 24 ounce. The only variation is if one of these drinks is split in half, then they will come in smaller cups. That's it. That's the only variation. The only other time a customer will get a smaller cup for a cold drink is if they're getting juice or water. That's it. All the ice drinks come in these because, well, they get filled with ice, so you want to have an appropriate amount of liquid that it actually tastes good. So, for a Bean Seam Blast, for a 16 ounce, you're going to take one of our plain water cups and pour it right up to the top of the ridge here. Just like this. It's as easy as it looks. Sometimes a little bit of bubbles form when you're pouring. Don't measure with the bubbles, actually measure with the liquid. So you can see it from the side here. I need to move it a little bit more. So let's say I'm making a 16 ounce. So what it should be right about there. Pour that directly into the blender. 16 ounce blast gets our chocolate glass powder. Drinks are chocolate unless the customer specifies vanilla blast, whether it's vanilla kids or vanilla regular. If they just say regular blast, it's a chocolate blast. If it's a regular kids blast, it's a chocolate blast. 16 ounce gets 2 scoops. Put it on the blender machine. Mix it just a little bit in the very bottom button, so that stirs it up a little bit, and then hit the number 1. The ice is pre-measured, so it'll come out for 1 drink. You also have, if you're making 2 drinks, you can fit 3 16-ounce drinks in a blender. You cannot fit 3 24-ounce drinks in a blender, however, so make sure you know what you're making, otherwise you will get this all over yourself. Hit the 1. And you're probably done. Now, this is a pretty good machine, but sometimes the ice doesn't always come out exactly right. So what I like to do is mix it a little bit more. Again, you can never stir something too much. The more you mix it, the better it tastes. There we go. That's the consistency you want right there. It's not splashy, but you can still move it. So it's thick, but it's not so thick that it doesn't move. Now some customers like it more one way or more the other, so you have to use your judgment. When you pour it, it should be nice and creamy. And if I did it right, it'll come right to the top. Put on one of our domed lids. And if they want whipped cream, now's when you put the whipped cream on. You can just take the nozzle right through the hole. And again, start from the outside and work your way in. And that's it. That's the whipped cream that they get. You don't want to have it coming out the top or being all messy. But that is a standard Bean Seam Blast right there. Stop.